And good morning, everybody. I know it's a little later than what we said we would be starting, but who is ready for Nationals 2021? As always, I'm Dan Tartaglione, also known
We just
as
got
the
pairings, so
Tartag1. We have pairings
yeah,
already?
pairings just came up. So we're gonna go with Joe Olson and Dennis Reinhardt for our first stream match.
So, Dennis Reinhardt versus.
Joe Olson.
Okay, so we have our pairings, everybody. So, Nationals 2021 is about to begin. Uh, we have our for the first round. Our feature match is going to be the current MPC and the current world champ himself, Joe Olson, and he'll be playing Dennis Reinhardt. So that is going to be our first round pairings. And we'll see what's going to happen. So Jerry's going to be joining me as our co-commentator today. We're going to be interviewing winners as they play. So once everybody is in the game room and set to go, Casey's has all the pairings ready for game one. Stay tuned to the chat. The stream's going to be here all day. So hopefully we'll be here and you'll be joining us as well. Tune into Twitter, tune into Slack, Facebook, the forums for anything that you want to do related to Star Wars. And here he is, everybody. Well, I got to unmute
You gotta
you.
unmute me.
Well,
Now am I unmuted? Hi everybody.
you're not unmuted still.
Oh, well that's nice.
Well, yeah, I like to keep Jerry muted. So
Hey.
here we go.
Hey everybody. So
So-
yeah, we just got our first pairings of the day. Started pretty close to on time, 20 minutes late. That's not bad.
Well, I mean, it's a Star Wars tournament. We always
Right,
start on late.
So Dennis is going to be playing Dark against Joe Olson's Light, I believe.
Joe Olson. How do I'm tired of Joe Olson being on every stream.
Well, I could I actually I put in my 2 cents for Justin Miyashiro versus Chris Werfs as the other stream match.
Why
but
not?
Casey wanted this one, so blame Casey.
Why did Casey want
blame
to see
Casey.
Joe Olson? Does Casey have like a Joe Olson fixation? Oh, I mean, I'm tired of having Joe Olson on stream. It's about time he gives away for somebody else, like Bill Kafer. Bill, who with his teammate last night, Matt CRG Lutz, took down the team tournament.
Congrats.
Bill is standing right behind, right in front of us, actually. Bill, you want to join in for a few? 1 second. Okay, so everybody, Bill Kafer is live.
I'm
Can't
live.
see him,
Hello.
but you
Can't
wouldn't
see him,
recognize
but
him
he's here
anyway because
with
of his
us.
red arm.
So, are you not playing? Is there a bye?
There's no buy. I'm playing.
So you are playing in the first round.
Yeah.
Awesome. So how are you feeling today, especially coming off the team tournament win?
Well, I'm playing a completely different deck, so team tournament has nothing to do with it anymore. But I don't feel super confident. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't play a lot of testing games. I've only played the 3 games in the team tournament live in the last 18 months. So
But you went 3-0 in the team tournament last night.
I did through 3 pretty good players too.
So you carried you and Matt to winning the
Pilsners,
glass.
yeah.
So what did you play last night?
I played a very standard hunt down, like pretty much almost card for card of Baronis from Worlds. I made a couple Taco Bill edits that
Okay,
I
so
usually do.
looks like right now we have No Idea
Joe
versus
Olson's
Matt.
playing No Idea.
I'll let you
and,
guys in here.
All right,
Have
thanks,
fun,
Bill.
guys.
Good
Okay,
luck
thank
to
you,
today,
Bill.
buddy. And so is that Map?
That
from
is
Dennis?
Map.
So Map from Dennis and No Idea from Joe Olson is
And
our first game on stream. Thanks again, everybody, for joining us. Tell your friends. Stream's going.
yeah, we are live for the first game of in-person Star Wars CCG
Since January
January.
of 2020 at
Yeah.
Dover Grand Prix, at least, in terms of major events.
Okay, so it looks like Joe has his the usual 3 starting effects of Walkling, Insurrection, and Make 10 Men.
Make 10 men feel like 100. I
Yeah.
believe is the title of that one.
And then Dennis has Bow to the First Order, the Kylo effect, and the Dead Speak. Looks like he is starting with the Exegol Throne Room as well.
So, yeah.
So here we go. How does it feel to have the game of
Dude,
in-person
it's-
Star Wars?
It's been so awesome having everybody here. If you aren't here, you wish you were, because it's just like old times, getting back together with everybody, and so Yeah, it's been great. The team tournament last night was a good time from what I saw, and yeah, ready to really get going with this and see what the meta's like. And we got some really good players here. The return of Kevin Shannon,
Yeah,
two-time world champion, his first major event in like a decade or something. Maybe not quite that long, but
it feels like
a
it.
good 5, 6, 7 years for sure. And so he's who knows what his skill level's at. Justin Desai is here. Chris Werfs is here. Joe Olson is here.
Charlie,
Charlie,
B.
Giant
Fred
Fred.
wearing the Adrian Peterson
Pretty standard.
jersey in
Pretty
honor
standard.
of John Anderson, who's here.
Yep, always with us. So, yeah, it's going to be a great time, and I'm really excited to see who comes forward here.
So again, this is I haven't really seen.
Joe
Okay, so
Olson's giving us a preview there. He's got lots of dudes. Got an Admiral's Order, Capital
got
Support, Ezra, Luke,
Powell, and looked like Willard.
Vanden Willard.
Yeah,
Whatever his
Willard's a
name is.
good card in this matchup.
He goes to that war room and does some good things. So, yeah. And,
Scott.
Dennis's hand there for a second. I saw an accelerate. That's always a good first.
Yeah,
I didn't see much else, but
Scott. Hayes Hunter did show.
yeah, Hayes is here.
Yeah, I think
Forgot
we're
to
at what the
mention
final
him.
count was 46.
46. And we also have a player who's actually in transit. He's on an airplane right now. They're going to let him join in. He pre-registered. He'll just start with 0 victory points and 0 SOS when he gets here. But I think he's one of the players who probably wasn't expecting to make the top 8 anyway. But
Well, I mean, with this field, who do
Right,
you really expect
right.
to make the top 4 or the top 8?
Herbster's here. I forgot to mention him. Like we've got some really good Star Wars players playing today. So
Yeah, it's going to be a rough day. Like 8.
it's a command from Dennis.
Yeah, saw the command. There's
Pulls, Hux.
and there's the finalizer. So
Yep, that's his about of the first orders pull. Yeah, I feel like Dennis got if you got the command and you got the accelerate in his starting hand, that's always good for map. Get the characters you
and
want.
hopefully
and the-
we didn't see him get the Emperor though. So
Yeah.
maybe he missed it or he has it in his hand.
potentially. I know that deck's been running a lot of force pushes these days to get the Emperor as soon as possible. Dennis plays grabber. He's gonna activate. Looks like he's getting 6.
Oh, he's in the active. Or he's in his activate phase, so he didn't really miss the Emperor.
Yeah, he hasn't had a chance yet.
Okay. It's still early for me. Like I'm still
That's
in.
fair. No, I didn't end up playing a lot of games with the map when it was. sort of in
Okay,
its
so
broken
saw
state.
U3PO in there. Saw the Ultra combo, and I want to say there was a lateral damage towards the back of his hand too.
Yep. Which that could be good against no idea.
Yeah. Now the question is like, do you see Joe with that Luke going to space first, or do you think he's going to go make a play for Stardust?
I would probably anticipate that he's going to try to go to space. He knows about the finalizer, but really the finalizer is just about all they're running in space. So if you can secure the system, you might have an advantage. But
Well, you got to also worry about the steadfast too.
true. That is a thing. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either way. Joe certainly knows better than I do. I don't think he got any ships in his starting hand, so but you
Yeah.
can always pull it with the no ID objective, right?
Yeah, I think it's you can't get the
You can't get the Tantive or Handtree and the Falcon, but you can get a
you
starship.
can get the Tanov.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think you can get it's either the Profundity or the Home one.
Okay.
One of the two.
Oh, home one. It's the home one and the Handtree and the Falcon. That's what.
But I mean, I don't think with that hand you really want to go to space. I mean, we saw, like I said, we saw the finalizer. You saw one Admiral's Order.
It's fair.
You
Yeah.
saw the Hux. So
Yeah,
with
maybe
the
he-
Hux pool, you could actually get that Admiral's Order back in space.
Yep.
So, I mean, there's a lot that Dennis can do, but I mean, Dennis doesn't have the he doesn't have the system yet because I mean, it costs a lot to put the finalizer at Scarif. Okay, so it looks like Dennis really didn't do much. He just activated and then drew a few cards. So again, no Emperor.
All right. So yeah, the pairings are now on the forums in case you guys haven't seen the other pairings. Like I said, some of the other notable ones: Justin Miyashiro, Jagtech versus Chris Werfs. That was one I was thinking could be a streamed game.
There's a few that I can see.
Yeah. It's first round, so you never know.
Yeah. I don't know, like the Brad Reinhardt versus Matt Sperling. That would have been a
That
good
one could
match.
have been
Brad coming
good.
back. Mark versus Vic. That's an old school.
Yep. Hayes Hunter versus Lee Edwards. That's an old school
Yeah.
matchup for sure. We could have done that one, but
Um,
we still got 7 more games to pick, so we'll get some good ones for you guys.
yeah.
So it looks like Joe's taking his first turn.
Okay. Joe is looking through his deck, so probably gonna. Okay, so there's the beach
Got the beach out.
and the home one docking bay as well. Connor. I see Connor Britton's. He woke up early from Cali. How you doing this morning,
It's,
Connor?
Menace Fades from
Yeah,
Joe
Menace
Olson.
Fade's coming out early. That's good.
Cancels all the force drain bonuses if you occupy a site in a system.
And again, Joe's
Just
doing the
draw.
same thing. He just activates, got out some of his sites, and is drawing a few. So both players are going a little on the slow side, a little bit on the more cautious side.
Nothing wrong with that. Everybody's first game of in-person Star Wars at a major in quite a long time. Is that an Endor free ride combo?
Actually, that would have been nice to see that game too. The Clay Atkin versus Drew Lichtenstein.
Yep, Clay vs. Drew would have been pretty good. So
But I mean,
this one's not bad, for sure. You got it. You got reigning world champ
yeah,
Joe Olson,
and that's what I think. I agree.
and so give him the first crack at playing on the big table.
But I mean, hopefully we won't see. Uh, we'll see Joe throughout the rest of the weekend.
And probably,
But we'll see.
Knowing his track record, we'll probably see him tomorrow too. So
But I mean, the last time that Joe played in person, he didn't make a top 8.
that's
Matter of
right.
fact, Justin Miyashiro,
Bumped
fellow
him, yeah.
Colorado guy, knocked him out.
Yep, bumped him out. I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah, very interesting to see Joe playing No Idea. I wouldn't have put him on that one, that's for sure. The meta does seem pretty wide open, so kind of interested to see what people, especially for light side. Light side seems to be a little more on the weaker side, but I think it's decently close. I think set 15 kind of opens some things up a little bit for sure, and the erratas that came with it.
Okay, it looks like that is the. I can't tell what that is.
It's the sand card.
Okay.
Course
And
the
there
irritating-
is the Kylo shuttle and a first strike on the sand card. I just couldn't see it because I thought it was a sand card, but I didn't see the effect symbol.
Yeah, that's fair. No, yeah, and as soon as I wasn't sure until he flipped 2 cards over and stacked them.
Okay, there's the Emperor. Now again, spies can go to that site. Now, but you can't force train there.
Can't force drain there, and it wouldn't. I don't expect Joe to attack that site, at least not until he does at least gets his Stardust thing going.
Well, I mean, it is kind of nice to go to that site and get rid of the Emperor just because it is card advantage.
It's fair. No Idea is not known for drawing high destinies, and
True.
Emperor's immune to attrition, so you'd really have to kind of commit to it. And I think this early it might be
Yeah.
not be the best play, but the Emperor does do some really cool stuff when he's on the table, though. So what was that noise? Oh, that was a subscription. That's what that noise was.
Yep.
Thank you for subscribing to the PC channel. We definitely appreciate it. Helps us bring you guys the content. Pays for our travel and our webcam expenses. So, appreciate everybody who's subscribing to us.
I believe that is Timo.
Timo.
Timo Dussel over in Germany.
Nice. Thank you, Timo. All right, Joe's getting out another docking bay. And we'll see if he counters with anything on this turn. He didn't do anything really on his first turn except put some locations out and draw, so...
Well, I think if you're Joe, you want to be reactive because again, your space presence is better than what Dennis has.
And probably cheaper to deploy, so we could probably
Yeah.
get it out faster. Because those Star Destroyers are pretty expensive, so...
And with no Jakku or any
Right,
of the
Jakku
other
makes it
Episode 7
cheaper, but
sites or systems, you really got to wait if you're Dennis.
He is saving some force, so maybe you wonder if that's his play, is going to space.
I think if you're Joe, I mean, I don't know. Dennis has a quite a big hand.
So there's
Okay,
Tantive.
here we go.
Yep, so he does go to space, or first. Tantive, maybe...
Oh, there's a Honshu in the Falcon.
Honshu and the Falcon also. I wonder if he's going to put Luke there as well. Looks like 4 forceful.
Yep,
Luke
there's Luke.
Skywalker virtual, so get that retrieval going. So he goes to space pretty hard, and he also puts out the sand card, looks like. So there's going to be one Battle Destiny drawn in probably all the battles this game. Because that's the sand card for light side. Looks like a Tantive and the free ride combo were the cards that landed on it. Pretty sure.
Well, definitely a ship.
Pretty
But
sure it
that
was
word,
the Tantive.
that text is too big. Maybe it's another Honshu in the Falcon.
Yeah, it definitely was a ship of some kind. Um,
You're not wrong, Jared. There is a lot of sand on the table right now.
yeah, it's very irritating. But, alright, so now, did Joe save any force? Doesn't look like he did. So
No.
not a potential for a barrier. Dennis does have a hefty force pile, so I wonder if he'll counter in space with Finalizer and Hux and what have you. But yeah, I think the key to this game is going to be who can hold the Skyriff system, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
If Joe's able to hang there with Luke and retrieve and then eventually get his Stardust going.
Yeah, I see a lot of characters in Dennis' hand. Saw Min. I saw Dr. E combo.
Okay, so he's maybe a little more set up for ground attack.
Yep,
So
and that's what he's doing.
he's going to the beach with Min.
Oh, excuse me.
Min's going to pull him a defensive shield.
Mm-hmm.
Pulls Coward. It's a good call. It's going to prevent the retrieval from Joe next turn with Luke. Because he doesn't have 2 battlegrounds. And he's also going with a Stormtrooper. That's one of the FN numbers. I think, is that 2199 or is that 2003?
That's Trader.
Okay. So I don't remember the number of that guy, but
Yeah, me neither.
he's one of the FN guys. He's effing awesome. And Captain Phasma. So you've got 2 Battle Destiny there because of Phasma, and also Min. So that's a pretty good stack there. But it doesn't look like Dennis is going to end up going to space this turn. So they're both kind of doing their own things right now. That's 9s. All right, thank you. Yeah, I was pretty sure it was 2199.
Thank you, Mr. Joker King. And yep, Phasma's Trooper. Yeah, that's looking pretty good.
It's a good stack. Especially because No Idea is not known for running a lot of weapons. They might have like Captain Yutani, but not a lot of EPPs or character weapons. So should be able to hold that. He's also going to put down...
There's Snoke.
Okay, so now that site's really locked down. Because now you have...
Well, I mean, Joe
Spring
is
Leader.
running projection. So he could projection it, make it a drain of 1 there, and just ignore it completely.
Yep. And then he still is able to get Stardust. So
Well, I mean, he's getting a drain of 1 right now. If he wants to drain, he is getting retrieval. So I think what you could do is you could, in theory, just go set up on Jakku.
potentially, yep.
Or again, yeah, you could go to the data vault, get the Stardust, do some pings, get a drain of 1 there, and flip.
Yeah, depends on what he wants to do, but they're both kind of stacking, and then we'll see who breaks first, who has to make the move with Joe's retrieval and a projection. That would, but I mean, Joe's only draining.
Oh, that's right. Thank you, Jared. Min does not allow for the reduction of drains.
Oh, that's fair. Good
Yeah.
call. Good call. So yeah, I mean, but even with the Luke retrieval, assuming Joe gets a second location, he's still reducing that drain in essence to just 1. So
Okay, so there's Jakku. And how did he get Jakku out? Oh, he got it with the. No, that's right. He got it with the Dead Speak because we errated it to. You can get any system instead of just Kajimi.
okay, sure. Or it could have been from about of the first order pull from deploying
Because he
Snoke.
grabbed his
Oh,
reserve deck.
Okay. Either way, he's got it out. So maybe next turn he'll try to go there with the finalizer and then just sort of hold the 2 battlegrounds and see what see what happens here.
Yeah. I mean, at least Joe is going to retrieve 1. Oh, actually, no, he can't retrieve 1 because Coward's on the
Right,
field.
yeah, he has to go to a second location, so that puts Joe, and he's only draining for 1 at Scarif.
Yeah,
Right?
I'm not. If I'm Joe, I mean, I don't see the battle order out, so
Someone will pull it,
yeah.
I'm sure. Or maybe if everybody's rusty and they don't pull their shields because the card doesn't
Nope,
highlight.
there's the
There
battle
it
order.
is.
No rust yet.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. I think you were starting the stream, and I was in there just kind of helping Casey out. And Harpster asked a question when Casey asked for if anybody has any questions. After he was saying all the tournament details, and Harpster asks if the cards are going to light up for him. So that was a pretty good little moment there. All right, so Joe's going to start his third turn here. So we'll see if Joe ends up deploying the projection, even though Min cancels it or prevents it from
If
working.
anybody's not rusty, I think it's Joe.
I don't know, Joe seemed like he was pretty rusty this week in the Slack chat. He was doing everything he could to avoid cutting out V-slips.
I think that was everybody.
Yeah. I made entire decks for Nate, for Dorsch, and I said, I'll make the decks for you on the condition that you print out the slips and cut them all out.
I did the same thing for Brad Reinhardt.
It's like, yeah, you've got to do that dirty work, especially with all the erratas and stuff. Like, a lot of my slips are out of date. So,
Yep. And there's a Bright Hope.
Bright Hope. Yeah, always a good ship for stacking with another capital one. So
Yeah, too bad there's no. Tarn Far is still there, but it's not. She's not as good.
She doesn't do the loop where
Yeah.
you can just keep stacking cards on evacuation control, or I don't like sand or whatever it's called now.
Sand.
Yeah, the sand card. That's the nickname for those cards now. Oh yeah, stack it on the sand card. So yeah, just kind of doom stacking, which
I thought 2020 was the year of the Doomstack.
Yeah, well, we've got a doom stack so far game, because then I imagine if Joe doesn't do anything else except doom stack at the Scarif system, then we're just gonna see Darkseid just stack at the.
No, the only problem that is, he's not going to be able to retrieve with Luke.
Did we put player names like on screen, like who's who?
Hmm?
We have like a visual that says which players, so people can know.
Oh yeah, I can do that.
Sorry, production. So yeah, if you're just joining us, we've got Dennis Reinhardt versus Joe Olson Dennis is playing Dark Side Map, and Joe Olson is playing Light Side. No idea. We're gonna get that on screen for you. We haven't done this in 18 months either, so we're a little rusty at our. Thanks for the subscription. Is that Polymer 55?
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for subscribing to the PC channel. We appreciate you. You just gotta move it. Yeah, you gotta move it up above the layer.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. That should be fine. But Joel Olson's Light Side. I think you wrote Dark Side.
Oh.
We're rusty. Oh yeah, there's the finalizer from Dennis going to the Jakku system. So he's going to get the first person to get a second battleground. I imagine he'll stack it with like Hux and characters who are good on the finalizer.
How do you spell Dennis?
Reinhardt. Cool. Oh, you got Dennis and Dennis. No. Oh, whatever. We'll get it.
Well, we got this, I think. Oh, that's why.
You just got mislabeled. Oh. Somewhere. We'll get to it. Yeah.
What's up?
It's Jin Urso ones, right? The participation foils.
Yeah.
Okay. We might need someone to cut those out. And there's also other shit that we didn't have time to do. I'm unmuted, so. Alright, Dan, you got this figured out?
Okay, there we go. There we go. That's better. Oh, I see what you're saying. There, that's better.
Better not switch seats.
Yeah. Okay, so back to the action. Looks like Joe came down. He did come down to Scarif and the data vault. So he is flipped. He did throw down the profundity to Jakku. So let's see what happens here. Do you think he's going to go move over in front of the finalizer?
He's got a ship there already.
Yeah.
So he'll probably move his Doom stack over there. Is what I would do. It's not doing much for you at Scarif. Like,
No.
It's a drain of 1, but Jakku's a drain of 2, and so.
And the AO is on the table as well. So.
Oh, the capital support.
Yeah. Okay, Joe is going to, yep, he is going to move that big old Doom stack in front of the finalizer. So looks like Dennis is going to be able to drain for 2 at the beach. Joe has a few cards in his lost pile. He's got an escape pod combo in there. Don't see any cards in Dennis's lost pile. I actually don't see a lost pile for Dennis right now. Okay, Dennis is activating.
It's gonna drain for 2.
Mm-hmm. Jaren Webb and Shirot go lost.
Should he flip back once he moved away?
Both players are on the 0 sides.
Because, yeah, does he have Stardust, or is the Stardust still right there?
Yeah, Stardust is right there.
Yeah. Planning accelerate to...
Get an accelerate.
Dennis is looking at one of Joe's cards. One of the characters. 2 of the characters.
Commander Powell. Kind of a newer card.
Okay. Oh, I remember him. Yeah, he's that weird, like, commando Brazilian looking guy or something. I forget what he does. I'm gonna look him up. We should get Scomp Link.
He does cool stuff.
Is this Scomp Link? There it goes. Right, this is not what I wanted. Scomp Link access. I'll just use my phone. This is Wikipedia.
Just hit the home button. Oh no, Jerry.
I got it. I know what I'm doing. There you go. I just went to Wikipedia instead of the Star Wars CCG site. You know, it happens.
Well,
We should be on Wikipedia.
we are.
Are we? Okay, cool.
Yeah, we have a little bit of a... I know it has like the world champs on there. Like Bastion's the only player with an actual
He has his own page.
Wikipedia page.
Oh, I'm gonna make my own. POW.
Ah,
P-A-O.
U3PO coming down to the data vault.
Corporal POW. What does he do?
He's a character, and he's a rebel.
Usually the picture loads when you click it. Alright, so that's the other Star Destroyer, right?
There's the Steadfast coming down to Scarif.
Just use my phone. My phone is faster. So then he's just going to move over. So then
Run away.
They're just going to chase each other until... Because, I mean, honestly, Dennis is looking good. He's got the Drain of 2, and then now he's set up at Scarif. You can basically just go back and forth, and they're both Drain 2 systems. So...
Well, I mean, Joe's going to be draining for 2 at
now
Jakku,
he's got the Stardust.
and there's the Stardust. He does control there, so he's going to do... So right now he's going to be doing like 3 damage on his next turn. And then Dennis is going to do... And he's going to retrieve 1. Dennis is going to do 2 points of damage. And
So it's pretty equal. It really is. No battles yet so far. There he goes. Okay, so he kind of rewards the placing spies out of play mechanic. The more spies you place out of play, up to 3, Corporal POW gets stronger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Adam Trunzo card.
There's the U3PO, yeah?
Yeah.
So now that drain is done. It's gonna drain at Jakku.
Okay, let's see what Dennis is going to lose here. Okay, he's going to lose his starting interrupt from his hand. and an Ellis Hellrot. Yeah, I think that's a fair card to lose there.
Yeah, I mean, Joe's got the Docking Bay
Hmm.
card, Insurrection. So
And Joe retrieves one with Luke.
Ellis
Let's see if he remembers the Stardust ping.
does Dennis have secret plans out? I don't think he does.
No, he didn't. Joe just paid one force because he thought he had it out.
Oh, he did pay. I didn't see.
I think he paid, but I'm not sure. Okay, there's the damage to Stardust, and
There.
there's
Okay,
Secret
there's
Plans.
secret plans.
Yeah, okay.
Hey, not as rusty as we think, huh? Maybe yeah, he just hadn't gotten to that section yet of the turn.
I mean, it is game one.
Yeah, maybe later on we'll see some more mistakes because people will be tired because they haven't had
Yeah.
to do this in a long time. Yeah, I don't think he paid yet because it wasn't yet that action. Dennis still got an action after losing to the force drain. So
Yeah, I mean, I thought he picked up a card from his force pile and then put Shurint down, but maybe he put it back, realizing it wasn't out
I'm
there.
sure they played it straight.
It's Joe Olson. He's a world champ for a reason. Plus, he's the only Star Wars CCG player to win a tournament in Mexico.
Okay. Is that where he was when he won the online?
The
Tournament?
NPC?
The NPC?
Yeah, he was
Okay.
down in Cancun.
Hey, there you go. Nothing wrong with that.
Okay, Leia coming down onto the Bright Hope.
Yeah, that's just a stack, man.
Yeah. And all those ships got onto the Profundity. They all move over.
It's something that's a lot easier to do in person than on GEMP. Because on
Yeah,
GEMP
yeah,
you have
he
to
did
click every single ship and dock them or land them or whatever.
Yeah,
and
it's
then,
such a pain.
Yeah, so then you can say all these guys are getting in and they're going. So
Yes, Yurut was retrieved, so he was on the top of the lost pile, and now he is not. Okay, here we go with Dennis and Jin's down blocking the drain at the beach.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
She blends in so well. So yeah, Jin's blocking the drain. So really, Dennis isn't doing any damage right now during his control phase here.
Yeah.
that he's about to start.
Baja,
Gotta go,
Cancun,
Justin.
it's all the same stuff.
All right, Justin Desai is now 1-0. We have a result.
Yeah.
It seems pretty even right now, honestly. I'd say Joe.
Looks like Joe has more damage going.
Yeah, Joe's got his doom stack. All right, all right. Keep her going, Justin.
Yeah, Justin Desai is here.
Yeah, Justin Desai is here, and he won his first game.
By
Let's
a
see.
lot,
He was playing
apparently.
against a player named Keegan Heilman, so I don't know who that is.
I don't know who he is. Yeah.
But, probably advantage Justin in that one.
Yeah, I know. Well, I know Justin kicked the crap out of me last night in the team tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Justin's pretty good.
first round, it was myself and Batmouse for Team Batmouse, and
So we do have some action at the data vault. Sorry to
yep,
interrupt
there's
you there.
a Doctor E combo.
Victory combo and something else there. I'd imagine it might be an EPP Kylo Ren or something maybe, or
Yeah, definitely. There's the
there's
Kylo
Kylo.
Ren.
Okay, so regular Kylo Ren.
And remember, there's no immunity at the data vault, and Joe can't simply just move away as long as Dennis has any characters there. Okay, I didn't see. There's no saber in there. He did take a card out of his deck though, and put it into his hand though.
Or was that out of his use pile? Was that?
Oh, that was the use pile.
About
Okay, that was the
first
use
order?
pile pool.
Yeah, that was about
Okay.
first order. So maybe it was the lightsaber, or no?
No, I didn't see the lightsaber yet.
Ooh, that sucks.
It was a red card though.
Because you really want the lightsaber when you're comboing
Yeah,
with
but
Dr.
I mean, he could
Amazon.
pull it with.
there he
There
is.
it is.
Okay.
That's a lot of white border cards.
Yeah.
Tom Haid is not liking that right now.
But Mike Kessling would enjoy it.
Well, Mike Kissinger just. Yeah, you're right.
He loves white border.
He does.
I like white border. I use white border whenever I can. All right, so this might be our first actual battle of this game potentially. A lots of stacking going on and undercover spies and what have you. But we might actually get some destinies drawn. We'll see.
Just had an interaction with like a probably 12-year-old kid. He's like, "You guys gaming here?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "What game?" It's kind of like from the 90s, it's Star Wars game. He's like, "Oh, like Fortnite and all that." I'm like, "No, like you know, like Pokemon." Those games. He's like, "You're really famous?" I was like, "I'm already famous."
So yeah, someone just asked Justin Desai in the lobby. A like 12-year-old kid asked him if he was famous because we're gaming, and Justin Desai told him yes, indeed, he is famous. So I mean, around our community, he's definitely up there with the greats. So
I'm glad to see Justin here having a good time.
yeah, no, it's great. I wish some of the other KTOD guys could have made it, like Johnny
Yeah.
Chu or Steve Baroni or Mike
Mike
Jem.
Jem. Yeah, Mike Jem would have
But
loved
hey,
it.
he's got to be the flag bearer for KTOD, and he's
Yeah.
usually pretty good at that. So
I will say this: I'm really hoping Justin's playing his "Bring It Before Me" that he played last night in the team tournament, because he literally put out the I want to say it was Insignificant Rebellion, where you stack a card for every battle you lose, and the entire time against me, he's just going
just stacking cards.
stack a card.
I think he might be playing that.
I
deck.
want to
We'll
say
see.
I stacked 5 cards against him in that game, and then he was able to put my entire deck
Oh,
into
he
loss.
crossed Luke or
Yeah, he
whatever.
crossed Luke. So
There was a lot of Tig and Bring Him Before Me in the team tournament last night. I saw at least a couple of each. So
yeah,
I think we are battling here at the data vault. They were counting power and what have you. So
no swings yet.
I haven't seen any destinies get drawn.
Oh, okay. So looks like there was a keep your eyes open that was sensed.
Okay, yeah, we
And
got to keep
the-
track here.
Do or do not shield is on the table. So okay, it looks like Joe drew something and was able to retrieve one from 10 men. So no characters were hit though.
Draws a 6 for
Oof.
I'm guessing Battle Destiny.
Yeah, and a 3 for Dennis. Again, Dennis did initiate. Neither player took a card. Okay, neither of the players took a card
I don't
off of their
think
sand
they
effects.
had extra
Yeah.
destinies scheduled, so I don't think it was necessary.
Oh,
he
he
put
pu-
Walkling out of play to
Okay.
get that card back, so thank you.
Too busy talking about the silly team tournament
Right.
and missing what's going on in this one. That's a good question. Like, it is throwing me off, Chris. Chris Kelly not here representing the thrown away bad guys into jail.
Right, and he lives in Oklahoma now, so he's like super
know.
close.
Yeah.
No excuses.
He doesn't.
No excuses.
No, I mean, he does. I think he has got his son. So,
No
That's-
excuses.
I mean, I know Bill brought his wife, Lenny brought his wife, Walsett brought his girlfriend, Ray.
We had big troop going to the baseball game last night, so
Yeah. And there goes Kylo to the lost pile.
so Kylo's lost from that battle.
And Powell is gone as well.
Yeah, I mean, with Joe drawing the 6, you knew something had to go, and a
Yeah.
lot of those characters don't have super high forfeits, so that's kind of bad for Dennis. He also had to leave his Star Destroyers and what have you in front of the Doom stack. At
Yeah,
Scarif.
and he doesn't got any force saved.
So Dennis is doing no damage because he's got Jin Urso on his drain. So unless he has a way to get rid of Jin Urso this turn, he's not going to be doing any damage. And Joe's...
Yeah,
I
this
guess
is
Joe's not doing any damage either, except for
no
the
the
Stardust. Thing.
but he's still retrieving one with Luke.
Still getting one back with Luke, yeah.
Yeah. But again, Dennis isn't doing any damage right now. That's the bigger issue.
Yep. And it's Joe's turn now, so...
Yep. Joe's just going to stack up. There's Utani.
Yep, so that could be some blaster shots.
Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a blaster shot. because you're not paying for the extra subscription, Chris. To unlock that feature, you have to pay $69.99 to the PC a month.
So he's got Cassie in there as well, right? That the last character is deployed.
Yeah,
So
that's a lot of dudes, and I'm assuming Dennis is going to take a card off of his sand effect.
I mean, this is going to go pretty well for Joe.
Yeah. Yeah, no force saved or anything, so no barriers. Okay, Joe's going to play.
Can't tell what that card is.
Yeah, I think that's a keep your eyes open on the top, but I don't think he played anything. I think he was just.
So no weapons will be fired this battle. Okay. Because I'm guessing that first character is an EPP. Like, maybe you can run Ventress, right? How's it going?
Yeah, you can run Ventress in this.
Looking for the game room? Yeah, right behind us there.
I think is that the guy? Who
I think that might be the guy who's coming late. Yeah, so he got.
Yeah,
his
we had
plane
one-
was delayed or something.
Yeah, we had one player who was running a little bit of late, so right now we're at 47.
I think he forfeited his first game or whatever. But now we will have a bye, which kind of sucks. But
Well, doesn't matter for us.
doesn't matter for us, but for the players. It's always better to have an even number, so you always get to play games instead of having a bye. But I
Yeah.
guess that's a good chance to get some lunch. If you
Oh,
happen-
Dengar has gone lost.
Oh, it was Dengar.
Yeah.
It had to be some sort of EPP there with the Dr. Ebzon, so I knew it was somebody like that. So Dengar goes. And Zach Willard goes for Joe.
Actually, yeah, that makes sense because good call, Bastion. Because yeah, Hux is on the table, and I want to say Lieutenant Dolphin was on the was in the lost pile, and then there was the sense. So
Oh, maybe this. Okay.
that's why the keep your eyes open. Joe was there was no weapons that were used.
Okay. Yep.
So good call, Bastion. Wow. Why do we
Imagine
have
that.
Bastion over here just doing commentary? Like,
Hopefully, we get to see Bastion at Worlds. That would be awesome. Make sure that
I
happens.
think he said he's working that weekend.
Well, he should just come to Worlds.
Yeah, Sai was the first win of the day.
First win of the day.
First win of the day.
Not surprised. I mean,
The first catch of the day, too.
playing tractor beams.
I'm not Joe Phillips.
Yeah, he's the only guy I know who plays tractor
Yeah.
beams. I'm sure there's other people on GEMP who play tractor beams. All right, so Dennis has to lose that site. That's going to be bad for him. At least U3PO is still there, but I'm guessing Joe's not. Is Joe battling in space? That's probably what's happening.
Yeah.
He's battling in space. It's a sniper dark strike, I think. That
Yeah, it
Dennis
was for the
drew, so
Destiny, and now Joe's going to be able to.
He loses Leia.
He loses. Okay, so he didn't have any force saved to Bright Hope, so he loses the Leia there.
Whatever. I think
The
he's
Steadfast is not immune.
not at all. But the
don't think it
finalizer's
is.
there too. So.
Yeah,
But yeah, the Steadfast might have to go, or he might have to lose his character.
he's
I don't know what. I couldn't tell what Joe drew. It didn't look like it was a.
he drew a blue 11.
Okay. So it looks like the Steadfast did go. You're right. But now it's Dennis's turn, and he can move away. But this is not a good position
No.
for him.
Not at all.
He lost a lot of characters at the data vault, and Joe still got that. And I'm sure he'll find some way to get rid of that U3PO. I'm sure there's a corn horn in this deck.
Yeah, I thought Cornhorn was in the lost pile, but
Okay.
he might be running double agent as well.
Yep, double agent would work.
Looks like Dennis is going to lose Hux instead of the Steadfast. I think.
I think it's Dennis's turn now.
Well, he has to lose. I think he has to lose something in that battle.
He lost the Steadfast.
No, it's
Oh,
back
he
on the
put it
table.
back.
Yeah.
Okay. Steadfast was in the lost pile at some point, but maybe
Okay.
he's changed.
Yeah,
now.
he's going to lose Sniper and Hux, and that should take care of it.
Okay. Okay. So I guess they were still. Now Dennis is taking his turn. Okay. He was just maybe asking for a revert, so to speak.
Revert. Yay.
Because Steadfast definitely hit the lost pile. I seen it.
Yeah, same. Oh, man.
Maybe for the next game we could switch these two so I could see a little better. But
Yeah.
we can mess around with that.
Yeah. Do you want? Well, I mean,
Because I tried pulling up the stream on here and I felt like I was not.
Yeah.
But
We'll work
maybe I'll
on
try it again. Just so I can see the chat a little better. I can see the cards okay, but I can't really see the chat without leaning over you.
Well, maybe that's why I said it.
Maybe that's why you did it.
Yeah.
You're a crazy man.
You know what? Log in.
We could just go to. Oh, I guess
Well,
I
no,
do
just
have to
log in and then go. Just use my account.
All right, so Dennis.
Dennis is going to activate and run away. Not
It's
yet.
going to send you a text.
Go ahead and, yeah.
Is he running away or is he battling into it?
I'm not sure. I think they're trying to do like a power. Trying to look into the power.
I mean, it's Dennis's turn.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't seem smart for Dennis to battle into that.
No. Oh, there's a lateral damage on the table, so maybe now he
okay,
is.
so
Yeah.
he lat damaged maybe the profundity or the tandem, whichever one has the highest power, I'm sure. You can't lateral damage the Falcon, I don't think, right?
I'm not sure.
I don't think you can. The Honshu and the Falcon, I think, is immune to lateral damage. Assuming it's the virtual version. Even the other one might be, too.
No, it's not immune.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's immune to come with me, life, debt, and attrition less than 5.
Okay.
And the only reason I know that is because I was able to use
The
to
Comlink
look up,
app.
but with the Comlink app. I know everybody can't see it because of the glare, but the
Yeah.
Comlink app.
Whoever created the Comlink app, I don't remember who it was, but you're a hero amongst the community because that thing is
Yeah.
great.
Utilize your Comlink app today. That way you know what is
The
going
Decipher
on.
one is immune. I knew one of them was immune. Okay, I'm not crazy. Thank you, Joker
Well,
King.
you are crazy, but not in the sense of like right
All
now.
right. So now Jin Urso either broke her cover. Oh, it's Izard came down, so she broke Jin Urso's cover. So that's going to help Dennis a little bit, but he might just move his stack in front of that other stack, or maybe just move Jin Urso over because that's a move phase thing,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
We got
15 minutes in the first round.
15
Wow.
minutes left in the first game.
Is it just me, or did it seem like it went fast?
It seemed like it went pretty quick.
Oh. I mean, if you're just
That's
in the
good.
side, of course it went fast.
Ooh. No, yeah, that's good. Glad we started relatively on time.
Yeah, we had a little bit of technical difficulties with.
All right.
stuff.
Thanks, Dan Tartaglione, for
2
subscribing.
years.
For 2 years.
2 years. What's my prize?
I'm sure I can find something for you somewhere.
I want a signed picture of Jerry so I can put it on my mantle.
Well, we have these new Holo Theater packs that are going out to.
Well, funny enough, people are going to be getting those today.
Right. I said yeah. So the people who are here, we got lots of prize support.
Tons of it.
We gave out
Jeff
sealed
Johns.
packs. We got Jeffrey John stuff. We got
Brian
pins.
Fred.
We've got
Brian Fred brought in
Jim
packs.
Urso shirts.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're
Justin
missing out.
Desai. I want a Justin Desai KTOD hoodie signed by Justin Desai as one of my prizes.
I'd take it. I don't
Right?
Only for those tier 5 donors.
know. KTD later, it's tank top. Who's winning the match?
Joe looks like he's winning it.
He's gonna go with Ezra.
Yeah. Is that regular Aura Singh? Because the Aura Singh with blaster rifle is the blaster image
Ara Singh.
right there in Dennis's Lost Pile.
Oh, yeah, it might be. It's interesting.
Old Allies foil objective. Okay. That will go nicely with my Hitco foil objective. Isn't map one of the objectives that you get?
I got one. I think that was the 12 months one. I think
I haven't got that one yet.
I got one of those.
Well, no. So,
All right. So is Joe
Okay.
battling back into that even with the lateral damage ship? Looks like he might be, because he deployed one other ship there. We drew that track 6. I'm guessing for Destiny. He's been tracking that. He's drew that a
Okay.
few times.
okay, that's my bad then. I didn't realize that. So, Aura Singh with blaster is regular Aura Singh. You can use either of them.
Oh, you can.
AI
yeah,
is on Gemp.
Okay.
Thank you, chat.
I think the AI is the better picture, so I think most people probably use that one. But you got to use what you have. When you're playing in real cards, you got to use what you have or what you can scrape together at the event.
Yeah, how many decks did you build for somebody?
I built Dorsh's decks and I borrowed a lot of local players' cards.
Yeah.
And so, but hey, I don't want
Let's
anybody
see.
to feel like they're at a disadvantage just because they don't have
Yeah.
all the cards that they need. So
Well, I know Paul Coggins, Apollyon, Batmouse. Batmouse is using my light side, and Brad Reinhardt is using my light side and my dark side.
Joe's going to move his characters that were at the data vault in front of the big stack that Dennis has at the beach.
And
He's going to move the U3PO
yeah.
along with, so then maybe Dennis will just move to the data vault instead, yada yada. But that's a good place for Joe to be if he can find a way to get rid of that U3PO, because that's going to hurt his drain potential for sure.
Yeah. And why do you heart just Jerry, Chris? Like, you're killing me over here, Smalls.
All right, thank you, Nanashi Studios.
Nasashi. Oh, that's Brandon
Brendan,
Beatty.
the killer of the
Killer,
Kiwis.
yeah, Killer Kiwi himself.
Thanks, Brendan, for your subscription. 22 months. That's a long time, man. It's
You know
really
what I want-
awesome that we're seeing people hit these numbers, because
Yeah.
I feel like it was just yesterday that we got everything kind of moving along to do this Twitch stuff. So
Well, it kind of was just yesterday. I will say this though, I want it so, and I want Matt Carulli to do this. I loaned out cards too, and I'm never mean to you.
nah,
I mean, I say some side comments, but they're not actually mean.
in
No,
your opinion.
in my opinion. Well, my opinion is the right opinion.
Hey, Jedi Jer, thanks for watching, buddy. Good to see you.
No, I want it so that everybody can reset their GEMP names or their forum names, so whatever, so they match.
You get
So-
one reset on the forums. That's a rule. So if you would, like, I offered to do it for Justin Miyashiro because, like, he's JagTech on Gemp, but then he's Hazardville on
Yeah.
the forums.
Well, no, I'm
But
saying.
I offered him to do it, and he said he didn't care. So
Well, I'm saying you do that so that way when we, because I want to promote everybody's whatever name they want to use. So that way, because people as those
So
the GEMP
Matt Curley
names.
says we're working on that, Dan. It's part of the SSO. I don't know what the SSO is, but it's part of it. Here comes a P59 from Dennis.
P59 shoots
59's
guys.
good. He's good against
That
no
Doomsday.
idea because there's lots of ability to kind of
Well,
schmoops.
Bill Kafer just walked past us. How'd he do?
He won his game.
Bill Kafer's 1-0.
All right. So Bill Kafer with the victory over Danny Lamar. He's a Colorado local player who's probably a little out of practice. He doesn't get a chance to play very much, so.
Mm.
But he's a good dude. He won our last local online event by some weird reason, so. Because we forgot to do differential when we should have or something, and so he probably didn't actually win, but we gave it to him anyway. So that's fun.
Chris Kelly, I like how you're suggesting that Justin Carulli does it instead of Matt. Yeah, Matt does enough for the community that I think
Single
Justin.
sign-on. Okay.
Yeah, I think that we can actually get like more people to get involved around here. Maybe some Chris Kelly do some stuff.
Chris Kelly doesn't do much. He could definitely pull more weight.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Slacker. Like, what has Chris Kelly done for us lately? Where's my set 16, Chris Kelly?
Well, we just got VSET 15.
Where's my set 16?
VSET 16 apparently is going to come out by Worlds, potentially, is what I've heard rumors of. All right, so Joe's going to move the Hanshui and the Falcon.
Draw Destiny for the lateral damage. Doesn't look like it
Looks like he
hit.
missed the. Going to get higher than 3, I think.
Yeah.
Or higher than 2. 3 or higher. It's one of those.
And Doomstack on Doomstack.
Well, there's not much of a stack anymore for Dennis. He's really just got the finalizer with.
Well, I'm saying
one
Doomstack versus Doomstack on the ground.
on
Look
the
at
ground.
that.
Yeah, that is a lot of characters. Hey, thank you, Matt Carulli.
Matt Carulli doing stuff.
20 months.
Gix in the lost pile for Dennis. I mean, I know that at least somebody around here always has a Hojix on them.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Don't you guys need somebody to get the Gick?
Yeah, Greg Shaw was supposed to get the GIC, but he put the deposit down and then decided not to get it. So, yeah, there's always plenty of Dejarics left. If anybody wants to get a Dejaric tattoo, you can join the exclusive club. Me, Bill Kafer, and Chris Schoenthal all have Dejaric tattoos. So,
Well,
join the club.
I'll join the club as long as you get rid of that Bill Kafer.
We can't really. No, I'm not dealing with that. No tattoo removal. You're in for life or you're out. There's no removal.
You can cover it up. Have your face.
And I do.
Have
for
your face
half
over
of
the
year.
monarch.
No, there's no photoshopping on my tattoo. It's already on.
Well, no, I'm saying on Bill's tattoo, not yours.
All right. So, are they battling here? Looks like someone. No, that's still the U3PO. Saying that was a hit character, but maybe they're counting up power. Dennis would get 2 Battle Destiny, but Joe still has cards stacked on the sand card.
So does Dennis. Dennis has 1.
Okay. He probably pulled one off either in one of the space battles, potentially.
Yeah, I want to say that was Kylo Ren's shuttle.
Yeah, Matt Thornton, you should have gotten the Kintan Strider. That would
Matt
have been
Thornton.
sweet.
I thought Matt Thornton was at a wedding.
Matt Thornton was at a wedding yesterday, I think.
Uh,
Maybe he's still there. Well, either way, he should have been here.
no excuses.
Yep. It's the first event in forever, and we got almost 50 players for a non-Worlds or NPC, which is always, it's more than Endor got, I think, the last 2 or 3 times that we've done Endor. So, very excited to have.
Yeah, but is Endor important?
Endor is very important. Endor might be my favorite major, besides this one so far, because I didn't have to travel.
I don't know. This one's okay.
Well, we just started. Give it a chance. So Dennis is going to the Jakku site to spread out, which isn't necessarily a bad idea. And then he's going to. Oh wait,
You know who's here who's not playing? It makes me sad.
Mishki.
Mishki.
Yeah. Mishki is here. He's helping out Casey with tournament directing stuff. So that's cool. And we've got a fire alarm going off right now. So that's cool. Stay tuned for.
May I have your attention, please? A fire has been reported in the building. A fire has been reported.
Fire has been reported in the
Please
building.
proceed to the stairways and exit the building. Do not use the elevator.
Well,
May I have your attention, please?
doesn't look like they're stopping playing because I
Yeah.
can see the flashes.
Fire has been reported
This is a new experience
so,
for us.
this is totally new. This is a first time for everything. So we'll be back, hopefully.
I'm not leaving until Joe and Dennis stop playing.
May I have your attention? May I have your attention?
I think they're trying to count up everything. So, yeah.
Yeah, who was losing their game and decided to pull the fire alarm?
Okay. So it looks like they are finished. So we'll be back.
Okay. Hey, everybody. We're back after our fire alarm. Apparently there is no danger to our persons. The lights are still flashing, but the sirens are no longer going. So we're going to try to get this game finished. It's almost over. We probably got about 10 minutes left in the round. Yeah, so we're going to get back at it. Dan is upstairs grabbing some scissors from his room to cut out some AI foil slips for the participants. No, Dan's just up in his room real quick. Harpster, how did it go? Your first game, did you win? All right, Harpster want to know. Batmouse, how'd it go?
I have already won because I'm here.
All right, okay. Well, he's a winner. Oh, we didn't catch that, but Joe Olson has won his first game against Dennis. We were probably guessing that was how it's going to go. So, the fire alarm might have caused a few concessions because like, screw it, I can't win this game anyway. But so yeah, fire alarm, no danger, just kind of a minor annoyance. We're going to. It's probably, we have a lot of teenagers, like a bunch of soccer teams in this hotel this weekend, so it was probably just one of those crazy kids pulled the fire alarm for no good reason. But it's the first time all of us were outside kind of chit-chatting while we're waiting for it to die down. I don't think we've had that one. I don't think that one has happened yet at a major, at least not one that I've been at. So that was cool. But hey, we get to have fun. It's a story that everybody will remember for being at Nationals 2021. Hey, remember that time the fire alarm went off during the middle of the first game? So that's cool. Yeah, you want to try to move these? Dennis conceded, so we're done for this round. So, there's going to be 5 minutes left in the round, give or take, that are left. So we'll try to get you guys some updates. So players are out here kind of chit-chatting in the hallway. We're letting you know who's won their first games. Said Justin Desai won, Bill Kafer won. All right. Oh yeah, we got Joe Olson here for a little chit-chat. I gotta turn on your mics. I got it. All right, Joe. So, your first game back in person at a major event in a while. How did it feel?
Awkward.
Yeah? Did the cards light up in your brain when you had an action, or?
I have aphantasia, which means I don't have a visual. I can't picture things in my head.
Okay.
So they did not light up.
So
no.
maybe that's helpful for you.
Yeah.
So the matchup, the no idea deck versus the map deck, is that one that you?
I did not play a single game against map against Sierrata. When Dennis rolled over map, I was shocked because I don't think it's a deck right now.
Yeah, that's
but
fair.
He told me he said he thinks it matches up really good against Old Allies, which he expects a lot in the field.
I
I
did see a lot of that at the team event last night.
That's true.
That's fair.
That's a good matchup.
So how did that game go for you? You guys kind of ignored each other, kind of stacked up, and then
yeah, he got U3PO, I got Jin.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pinging with Stardust until I could just pile enough in space to chase for a while. I got Ray out so he wasn't flipped, and then Luke just ping retrieving. It's just grindy. No idea.
It was a pretty grindy game. Is that kind of your game plan with that no idea deck? Is to kind of take over the Scarab system?
Yeah, I mean unless they have no idea how to play against no idea.
Good one.
And they go to the beach with a guy and you get 40 power or something. Otherwise, you're probably just grinding. You're doing menace fades and projection and Luke in space, and yeah, that's
okay.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I think light mains is pretty dead in this meta.
That seems to be the prevailing sentiment, I would say.
I think some people think let the Wookiee win is good, and I don't think it is, and we'll see this tournament.
Yeah, there might be some people who are trying the new starting interrupt for light side.
I think there'll be a lot of scrub decks. No idea, Diplo, Old Allies.
Okay. And so yeah, how's the tournament going for you so far? You got in. Did you go to the
Thursday
baseball
night.
game, or did you do any of that stuff?
No, I hung out yesterday. It's great seeing everyone in person. When I got in on Thursday, I went to the bar, and there was just a whole bunch of guys there, and we just played some stupid bluffing games, and just having a good time.
It feels good to be back, doesn't it?
Yeah, I got a nice steak dinner last night with a group of guys, and that's the fun part.
Exactly, that's what we're here for.
Star Wars grinding, it's fun, but to a point. I'm sure by game 8 I'll be pretty tired.
Right, getting back into the groove. We used to do this
it's
3 or 4 times a year, and now we're
yeah, exactly.
It's been
a little
while,
rusty.
So, all right, well, Joe, thanks for stopping by after your game,
Yeah, thanks for
and good
commentating.
luck for you the rest of the way. I'm sure a lot of people have you on their fantasy nationals team, so hopefully they'll
And,
be.
and hey, I got a light win. That's amazing.
Yep.
'cause
All right. Light win to start it off. Thanks, Joe. All right. So we just had a little quick interview there with Mr. Joe Olson. He's gonna go get. We're gonna go get pairings and stuff for the second game. So, yeah, we will. We'll be right back to get you your second feature match and all that good stuff. See you soon.